This project on this phase 2, we're going to be upside down with that. The taxpayers cannot afford that.
Miami Township trustee Deborah Preston is speaking out about what she says is the mismanagement of taxpayers' dollars when it comes to funding of Austin Landing.
If the property tax revenues don't come in, the taxpayers would be on the hook for at least $1 million.
While you may see lots of development at Austin Landing, Preston says it's not the kind of development that brings money back to the township. Instead of retail stores like Kroger and TJ Maxx, the township needs office space filled with workers to generate tax revenue.
99% of our revenue to pay for police and fire services here come from property taxes. We're not receiving those property taxes because they've gone back to RG Properties.
Plus, she feels the township gave developer Randy Gunlock, president of RG Properties, a $15 million blank check with few stipulations about completion dates or progress benchmarks. And now the project is more than a year behind schedule.
She's entitled to her opinion. I don't think there's any basis in fact.
Developer Randy Gunlock says the project has already been a success.
It's a very large project on both sides of the road, probably in the neighborhood of $350 million.
He's investing $150 million in this development. Says he's been able to build 300,000 square feet in office space even in a down economy.
We have reached agreement.
However, at last night's trustee meeting, everyone acknowledged more changes need to be made in future development here, requiring more office space, enhancing its Central Park, and lessening the township's financial burden by 25%.
This is like his fifth change, isn't it?
Yes.
I mean, is this a common practice?
You know what? It's my first experience with this larger development, and so I honestly can't answer that personally.
Nolan says he knew up front that costs would exceed benefits in the beginning, but is looking at the long-term investment. But Preston disagrees and wants to sound the financial alarm now before it's too late.
Could Austin Landing bankrupt Miami Township?
This project could have a negative financial detrimental effect upon Miami Township and its residents, most definitely.
Does she have any validity?
If you'll turn that camera off a minute, we'll have a
Can't do that.
All right. No, I don't
that.
believe so. I believe that her goal, because she feels that she shouldn't be running, and you'll have to ask her about that, she's going to punish Mike Nolan for having stood up and tried to do the right thing around here.
In Miami Township, Dan Edwards, 2 News, working for you.
The township will spend less on phase 2 and make all retail stores a part of the tax zone. The developer will also maintain the roads, which will save taxpayers $140,000 a year.